Ladies and gentlemen, I am now here with the number 4 Spears SRL Southwest Tour driver of Greg Voigt. And that number 4 car had one heck of a race out there. Great racing all the way around.
Yeah, it was really good for the fans. I think there was a lot of exciting racing, you know, and I got turned around there and had to come back from the back, you know, and had to let the tires cool off. And you know, we had a really good car tonight and just need a little bit more luck, but it was a fun race, you know. 3 wide into the last corner on the last lap. You got to, you know, it didn't work out for us, but it had to be exciting for the fans, and that's why we're here, so good for them.
Dude, you guys put all the fans on their feet for that finish.
Oh, that's good. It was exciting, and I was trying. I was up on the wheels, spinning the tires, and, you know, even Derek Thorne said, I'm surprised he didn't make 12 tires better than 4, and, you know, but it was exciting finish there.
And rivalry. Let's talk a little bit about working your way through this field of competitors.
Well, you know, we had a good starting spot that got ruined on the first lap by somebody messing up, and then got spun a few laps later and had to come from like 20th or whatever. And these guys are such awesome competitors. All these guys are winners, champions, and any given night any one of these cats can win. And so when you do that, you feel like you've had a good night. And to come away third, and we took a few races off for some reasons, moving and personal reasons, and it was nice to come back and get a third and just be right there for a shot to win it. Yeah,
one heck of a way to return, and probably a subject that might not be your favorite for tonight, but it was a big deal of the race. Your contact with the 41 car, what happened out there? You know, we're racing real hard and come across the nose a couple times, pretty close, and you know, coming up out of 4 there, he got a little bit loose in it. You know, at that time of the race, you know, winding down with a few laps to go, I let him have himself, you know, his position back a few times before, but it was starting to, you know, it was time to go. Time to go.
And he's the one who caused that himself. You know, it was hard racing, and it just was what it was.
Have you two talked?
No.
Might be a good thing, right?
We will.
Eventually, after the heat.
We'll get it worked out. Everybody calm down. You know, it was a hot day, hot night, and everybody will calm down. And, you know, a couple cars behind me said, you know, he did that himself, and a handful of people have come and told me that. I knew that, but it's nice to hear it from other folks, and nice to hear it from a couple cars right behind us too. Good to see it happen. Yeah,
it's good strategy on the racetrack and off the racetrack. Yep. You don't want to get those tempers going too much, especially when you're out of those cars. But speaking of being in those cars, you look up in the mirror and you see this big red bumper coming out. We saw you starting to move. What was that like? Did they tell you he was coming?
I think my brake pedal got stuck or something right then, and then his car broke, so it was all good.
Okay. Well, it happens, right?
That's right.
Let's talk about who helps you get this car on the track.
You know, James Weston, Santiago Campos, Julio, John. We have Emilio, and you know, my family supports us real well and helps us get a thing here every week. Rick, and a lot of good people help us every week. And I made him work for it because I wanted to try something completely different last night, and we came down here with something completely different, completely out of my normal deal to try, and we worked on it hard last night to try to get it to work, and we thought we had something, and we probably do. We just need to work on it some more. Well, today was race day. We had to change it back to what we knew, and so they had to come in and work on the car for 2 hours. So in this heat, you know, good for those guys, and they obviously did a good job.
Yeah, it was a very hot day, and the 2000 Super Late Model champion here at Toyota Speedway came home with a top 3 finish. Congratulations, Greg.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
You too.